Hi guys, welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. It's very still here. You can hear in the background the mosque and the call for prayer. It's actually really beautiful, you know. It really is. It's just got the different islands that I go to as well. One of the islands I went to last year. It's really interesting because for me, we tend to perceive religion as wherever we come from, and actually, religion is actually very different in many parts of the world, even if it is Muslim, the religion of Muslim. So when I was on the island of Gili Air at night, there was the call to prayer by women and also by children. Now, that's unheard of in other countries. So I find it fascinating where how the different and the diversity of how a culture in a certain part of the world relate to religion in a different way. This is really nice. Anyway, guys, it's a beautiful day today. I've just now ended my third chapter on Diary of an Accidental Psychic Part 3, and what an adventure, what an exciting day I've had writing this book. I've been writing it here in a local cafe with, as you can see, the grounds are just divine. It's actually an antique centre as well. It's basically an art gallery combined with really good coffee and fresh vegetables and, you know, a nice breakfast. And all around here are antiquities of Bali as well as, I think, Indonesia. And it's a really lovely concept. I mean, you know, the guy who owns it is also a really nice guy. There's a lot of staff here. And I think the difference with Bali is that I noticed the other day how respectful they are of their communities. And what that means is when I'm in a community, they will say to me, if you would like to contribute to the community rather than going to another community, meaning that I was looking at hiring a motorbike, and this guy says, would you mind if you hire it from our community? And I said, absolutely, you know, I'd love to do that. And I respect that. I think that's what we're missing in the Western world. All of those communities have disappeared. I mean, you're lucky if you even know your next door neighbour. So you may know your next door neighbour probably because you've got issues with them, or maybe you're good friends. I hope that's the case. But if not, there's, you know, the next door neighbour we probably don't even know. We might say nod his head to. Here in Bali, what's so delicious, so beautiful, is that the community is a family. And we've lost that. We really have. And because we've lost it, everybody is, you see, separation is a beautiful thing when you're on your personal spiritual journey. But when you are in a community, you have to have a kind of bond between each other, which is trust, help, giving, kindness, and things like that, where it's part of our humanity. It's who we are. We give, we share, we love, we create, we make, whatever we make, but we make together. So we've kind of lost that. Today I did a little tiny Facebook live, and it was about, I think what it was mainly about is that I've got a lot of friends at the moment who are really struggling in life. You might be doing the same. That you have a feeling right inside you. You have a belief system. You have something so strong within you, and you want to share that feeling. And through wherever you are, whether it's in company of other people or social media, you share it, and then you're attacked. You're attacked by people who could be your friends and family, and it's almost to a point of ridicule, belittling, and really damn right disrespect. Each person has a unique gift inside them. Each person in this world is gifted beyond anybody's true understanding. We are all gods and goddesses, if you like to use that term. But I like to use the term more, we are all equal. And that means nobody is above anybody else. Nobody should belittle other people. And everybody should be respectful for people's journey in life. So, what I know that you don't know, that doesn't make me any better or brilliant, because what you know, I probably don't know. Therefore, we should have an equal respect for each other. And whatever you believe, I mean, I've got friends on social media who believes in vaccines, for instance, and we have our debate, and sometimes it can be a little heated, but we still love and respect each other for what our belief system is, because my belief system is what I believe now. What is the truth? I've said to you before, the truth is what I know right now, but that doesn't mean it's the truth. It is my truth. My truth and your truth can be completely different because of what you've experienced in life and what I've experienced in life. So I have met people who have had injections, or their children have had injections, and I've seen the reverse effect of many, because I'm a healer, and obviously I'm going to get many people coming to me which other people will never see in this world. You could be working as a nurse and never see a reaction in your life, because of course not everybody reacts, because the body is very powerful and will heal itself from an injection, but some people it will react to. So one nurse can turn around and say, well, I've never seen that, so my perception, my truth is that vaccines are safe. And then you can meet another nurse who says, oh my god, I've met 3 people since, or 10 people or 20 people, and they've all had reverse effects, side effects of vaccines. So, what is truth? Truth is whatever your truth is. But just because it's your truth doesn't mean that we should mock and laugh other people's truth and say to them that you are wrong. When all said and done, we're all wrong and we're all right. And at the end of the day, as long as we don't belittle people from their truth, that to me is the purest form of walking a path of love and healing. I think today I sit before you here in Bali and say, you know what? The time for fighting is over. I really believe that. A lot of people will disagree with that, but my belief is turning the fight of anger to turning the energy of you into a more positive flow of where it will be felt more. You see, anger only fuels anger. Anger is a low vibration. It will only keep you down, and it'll keep the other person down. No win-win situation there. However, if you turn away from that anger and focus your energy and keep sharing your truth, then eventually it will be a ripple effect that will touch others and help people awaken. I.e., if you're open and you're willing to listen, you will also have that ripple effect affect you in a positive way so you can grow. Therefore, never think you're always right. Just say, my truth is what it is now, but it's always open to changing. It's always ready and willing to grow and expand. And I think that's a good place to start, guys. And then you're not fighting. Look, you've got nothing to prove. You've got nothing to defend. When you do prove and defend, you're in the energy of low vibration and ego. I just simply realize that is too much effort to carry. That's too much weight to carry on my shoulders. Let it go, live your life, share your truth, but don't get involved in all of these people on social media and around you who fight and hurt each other. Walk away and find happiness, find your love, and find places and people who you're willing to learn from and grow from, and be educated, be stimulated, and be awakened by higher vibration, rather than sticking around people who are always fighting to defend themselves. Keep away from ego and do not let ego take over you. It's always there. Keep away from it, tell it to get away, and find your place and space where you can be at peace. I think this is a moment in our life now that we really need to think about our own space. And I think it's so important, whether you're married, whether you've got children, I think it's so important for us now to find our own individual stillness. It's easy coming from me because I'm not in a marriage. I'm basically free, but I am with somebody that I love. But we are very equal to our understanding of respect, our own individual space. And it's not a lack of fear of, oh, if I take time away, are they going to be upset with me? And if they take time away from me, does that mean that they don't love me and they're going to meet somebody better? I think we have to overcome all of that nonsense, that fear that's being created through fear and through what we see around us. The only way we can ever elevate in life is to find who we are and why we're here. And I think don't let anybody pull you down. Don't let anybody stop you from finding your trueness, your path, your journey. And this journey can be a long one. You know, you might not find it in a day or a week. In fact, it might take you 100 lifetimes, but you have to start the journey. We have to start that journey. And the only way we really truly start that journey is to go inside, to give ourselves time to be on our own, to feel who we are and why we're here. And you can't do that when you're surrounding yourself by nonsense, by arguing, by distractions. So I think it's important for us all now to find that space, whether it's an hour, a day, half an hour, 15 minutes, and just to be at peace with ourselves, somewhere in nature, somewhere where we can just recall, feel, and just become one with ourselves again. We've become so lost. We've become so cluttered by the world around us and the fears and the worries and the system and everything that's happening that it's really challenging for us to find that inner peace. Well, I hope today, guys, you've got something from this little message, from my heart to yours. Tomorrow I'll make a nice video on Moldavite, and I think I'll work with Moldavite oil, and we'll do some work tomorrow that way. Thank you for buying off Bajerski.com. Thank you for buying your crystals, guys. Just one little thing. Please, guys, treat your crystals well. Look after them. They're not there to be banged around and smashed. You've just got to look after them. Be careful with them. If you're going into the showers, bear in mind, that if they are mounted, then water gets inside and they'll break. So just take care of your crystals. Try not to drop them, and just be careful with them. They're something to be treasured and looked after. Yes, if a crystal breaks, don't worry too much about it. Just separate them both and give one piece to somebody else, or bury it in Mother Nature and keep the other piece. I think that is what I do with my crystals whenever I what do I do? Bang them, drop them. We all do that. It happens. But I'm just saying, just try and look after them, guys. Really treat them with a lot of respect, because they are really beautiful, worked upon crystals, So take care of them, please. And that's it then, guys. I think that's my moment to get myself out of here. Somebody's having a laugh over there. Okay, guys, from my heart to yours, thank you once again for subscribing to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. And from a lovely Ubud Bali, hope to see you tomorrow. Take care. I'm feeling a lot better, by the way. I bet you can tell, right?